Hey, welcome to Why America First. I'm your host, Pickle Dick Gay Sanchez. You can call me Dirty Sanchez for short. And this is I'm the head of the Kanye West fan club. I'm Kanye's little mud guppy, and I just follow him around and sing his praises while one side of my mouth, while out of the other side of my mouth talking about the problems with degeneracy in America. Make that make sense. Could somebody make that make sense? You guys know that I've always been a Nick fan. I've never been a groiper, but I have a piece of merch that I bought in like 2019. I never wore it. I don't like the way it looks, but I have it. And I've always liked the guy. And I've defended him on this show a lot. A lot. And many people have come on my show and been like, say that Nick Fuentes is bad. And I've like done like huge diatribes saying, no, I refuse to denounce Nick Fuentes. Well, here I go. I denounce Nick Fuentes! It's done. Exiled. I'm done with this dude. Watching him go on all these shows, it's not what he says. You know? It's the hypocrisy. It's the absolute hippopotami-crocracy. Forgive me. Look, I'm not going to be in tip-top shape today. My wife's looking at me. My wife's here, so I get a little bit of feedback. If she doesn't laugh, then I'm going to go into a downward spiral. If she does laugh, then I'm going to get too excited. I'm going to think I'm too funny, and then I'm going to start going off. There's no winning this. I will tell you. Keep silent. I'll tell you when to laugh. By the way, you're not mic'd up. She's not mic'd up. What is this, a gay show for ladies? No. This is not that. This isn't Sex in the City, all right? This isn't the Great British Baking Show. This is Why America First. Maybe I should change the name of my show to Why America First so I could be like that kind of... What kind of a... Okay.
Then you'll be like a better Nick. Orthodox and more.
I'll go through Twitter. I will. I will, dude. I'm done with this dude. You can't sit here and talk about degeneracy and talk about the black problem and then glaze Kanye West, who is the what's the word? You know the word. It means best example. Epitome. The epitome of everything that you claim to denounce. He's the epitome of all of it. He's the race mixing, black nationalist. He's the guy who is obsessed with porn and is posting pornography in his timeline, and all of it's cuck porn and all of it's anti-white. He's the one who parades his naked wife around. An Italian woman. So he's speaking out both sides of his mouth. And Kanye's music is not good enough for this. Nobody's music is good enough for this. This is the problem with our society is we've taken art out of its theological context because of like the Renaissance and stuff. And now we attribute divine properties to artists. That's BS. The reason we do that is because we used to have iconography. We used to have this sense of reverence. Art used to have a liturgical meaning. But they took it out of the liturgy. And now we just worship the artists, no matter what they do. No artist is worth that. I don't care how good they are. They're not God. But we fill our minds with stories about the meaning behind what they're doing as if they're privy to some deeper truth. They're not. There's only one truth. That's Jesus Christ, the Logos. All other truth is just a dressed up lie. It's all smoke and mirrors. People acting aloof, acting like they're privy to something. A lot of times it's just a lie. And a lot of times the thing they're privy to is, when the camera's off, I drink baby blood. When the camera's off, I Epstein out. I Epstein across the USA. That's the secret. The secret is I'm a demon. And I know how to make people think that I'm onto something. My hair's going to annoy me this whole stream. I know how to make people think I'm onto something. Because I know I've talked about this a lot, but that's what cool is. Cool is a false value system. Cool is literally cruelty. Cruelty, aloofness, dismissiveness, being sardonic. That's what cool is. Cool is, what's the word? Avarice, pridefulness. It's an inversion of actual values. Cool is not a value. There is no cool. Cool is nothing. Cool is a way of inverting righteousness, giving it a paint job, and trying to sell it off as something valuable. There's no value in cool. But this entire country is obsessed with coolness. Anyway, I denounce him. I'm tired of this dude. I don't care. I don't care what he has to say anymore. I know he has good political analysis, but he's a walking hypocrite. Unless he denounces Kanye, I'm done with Nick. Until the day he denounces Kanye, I'm done with Nick. And I got a lot of pull. I know I only got, what, like 5, 10, 15 viewers over here? That's nothing. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of other stuff. You know, like I'm an artist, and I'm privy to some secret stuff you don't know about.
It was just so hard to listen to him talk about, you know, this country and the world degeneracy. Meanwhile, he like hypes up this disgusting.
Yeah, the pinnacle of it. He's like on the Twins pod and on Alex Jones talking about the moral degeneracy that's ruining this country. Kanye is the pinnacle of that. He posted cuck porn of a black guy effing a preacher's wife, a white woman, while the preacher watched, and she's saying Hail Mary while he does it. Nick, unless you denounce him, everything that comes out of your mouth is worthless. Straight up. That guy that you keep glazing is the epitome of everything that's wrong. All of it. He released a video yesterday talking about how his black skin is God, and how the Catholics are actually, how actually it's the Catholics, not the Amish. He's playing you, bro. How silly. Look at you. Ah, you really are what you look like. Because, you know, when I saw you, I saw a little pipsqueak. Kind of a outspoken pipsqueak. Trying to find his way in the world. Trying to find his leg up. Trying to find some social credit. You know? That's what you actually are? You really are that? A clout chaser? And you sit around talking about your honor? Look at my face. Look at my face to you. Done with this dude. Couldn't be more done. Unless you denounce him, that's it. I denounce Nick Fuentes. And you already know I denounced Kanye. Kanye couldn't hold a candle to me. He's sitting around worshiping his skin, getting into cuckery, running through white women and bragging about it, about the dirty, disgusting things he does to white women, going on tirades. What is Nick doing when he watches this?
He's making Hitler look bad.
Maria says he makes Hitler look bad. Come on, that's low-hanging fruit. Come on.
It's funny.
Well, you stopped me from saying that Nick masturbates to this, because that's what I think he does. Because now I think that if you can sit here and pretend that this dude is anything more than a disgusting who needs to be exiled from this country, then you've lost the plot. You've lost the plot, kiddo. Wake up, kid. I'm not voting for him. When he runs for president, I'm not going to vote for him. I mean it. I won't vote for Pickle Dick Gay Sanchez. Pickle Dick Gay French fries.
What are you doing?
Done with this dude. Don't step on the computer, Wolf. What are you doing? Down. Who? Lawrence said about time. Thank you. Yeah, keep me posted.
And Provo said that was quick.
What was?
I think how fast you went into the stream.
Or how fast I said I'm going to denounce Nick to me just denouncing Nick.
Yeah.
Yesterday I thought about it. I said I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to play this game anymore.
And the login said I'm clipping that. I think that was when you were talking about Wolf.
Nice. Yeah, feel free to clip it. I love that people would even care what I have to say enough to clip it. It's a blessing and an honor. Thank you. All right. We're going to do a show. Look, I'm not looking at chat right now, but chat is being relayed to me. If something's being said that I need to react to, I will. Oh, I could put it on the screen, and I was thinking I should start putting it on the screen. Okay, I'll put it on the screen. Look at me go.
Yeah.
Which chat? Because I want to use the chat from this, but sometimes because I want to get the Rumble chat in here too, and sometimes it doesn't work like that, and the Restream chat will sometimes also. What the hell are you doing? Will like reset every few minutes, so it looks like not as many people are talking as are, and I'd like to have the illusion that I'm the famous white. I almost named this episode World Famous White. I had a thumbnail, but I was like, let's get some clicks out here, people. Let's denounce Nick Fuentes. Let's get some clicks. You know what I mean? Let's put Kanye and Fuentes on the cover, and those are Amazonians, okay? If anybody, they've been exiled to South America, to the jungle, and they're being roasted alive, like in a Far Side cartoon from the 90s. That's my wheelhouse. That's where I'm digging from. I don't know what you guys are doing. I think it's just mostly SpongeBob and Minecraft. All right, let me do this real quick. I've never played Minecraft. Couldn't care less about Minecraft. See, it already reset the chat. That's upsetting.
That's Rumble chat.
That's the Restream chat. So it looks like nobody talked. Yeah.
Why doesn't YouTube just have a thing that pops out?
Do you have a Rumble account on your phone?
Yeah.
Can you comment on Rumble so I can see if that even works? Sorry, I'm doing a little in-house stuff. PUBG. See, that's the type of things y'all be talking about. Y'all be like PUBG at each other. I don't know what that is. All right, fine. Fine, I'm not going to get views. I stream on a Saturday afternoon, and I'm not going to get views. I almost didn't stream again this week, but everybody's been asking me to stream. I'm like, okay, I'll stream. And now nobody's showing up. The audacity.
Nobody really knows you're streaming.
The hypocrisy.
I put a chat.
It hasn't showed up.
Okay, well, sometimes it's slow.
So, okay, I'll check back for that in a second. I got stuff. I'll come back to that. I got stuff. Okay, I got a lot of notes. I'm just gonna go through my notes until I also got this song I've been working on that I'm kind of into. But let me tell you my notes, okay? I just went to a restaurant and they played I Always Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me. And the next song they played is I Hear the Secrets That You Keep. Can somebody find it? Slow boy, can you find out what that means? Can you talk to your people, I'll talk to my people, but I think Carl's Jr. is trying to tell me something. The food was made by black people and I don't think they spit in it. It was delicious. And I was happy. I was like, they didn't spit in this. They don't. Maybe they hate me, but they didn't spit in it. And I thought, well, I would never spit in their food no matter what they did. But then I was like, but I don't have a deep resentment that permeates my entire being. So. All right, that's my note. The monkeys with typewriters thing is stupid, probably. You guys know that? Oh, you give a bunch of monkeys some typewriters in outer space in 1 billion years, they'll write Shakespeare? You can't prove that. I don't think that's true. Oh, given an infinite amount of time, a bunch of monkeys will write Shakespeare. They'll get bored of the typewriters within a couple minutes and break them. You know, there's a lot of variables here. Are they forced to play with typewriters? Because they're going to get bored of it. Are the typewriters indestructible? They're still going to get bored of it. Are these eternal monkeys? What are these, eternal monkeys? This is a stupid thing. Let's say you got all the premises right. Eternal monkeys, indestructible typewriters, and nothing else to do. It's going to be 500 trillion years of gibberish and nothing more. The monkey typewriter thing is stupid. Though I think they would probably come up with the Quran within a couple weeks. All right. Shout out to the Mohammedans.
Bubba said you want people to show, but you don't even acknowledge them until halfway through your show.
I'm acknowledging you right now, Provo. What does it mean? Provoke? Provocation? Are you trying to provoke me? You want people to show up? You don't. I'm acknowledging you right now, Provinsky. And maybe you know, what's wrong with wanting people to show up? Maybe I'll put it down there and put this up here. I always, and also, you know, why do I have to constantly acknowledge chat? I have things that I'm doing. Why is that a rule? What am I, just your little e-bagger just sitting here like, who wants to talk to me?
People like to engage.
Not that I don't. Okay, I like to engage with them too. No, I haven't tried provoking you. That sounds like a threat. Provo, we got off on a bad foot. I didn't mean nothing by it. Hey man, you're cool. We're cool, bro. You signal boosted me a couple days. Hey, Provo, buddy. Provolone. Leave me alone. I ain't do nothing to you. I don't want no trouble, Provo. You've got like 600 more, 3, 4, 5, like 500, 400 more subscribers than me. I don't want no trouble, big dog. I'm a lightweight. Don't hurt me. I'm looking at the chat. Hey, you got my attention. What do you want? You want salami and cheese? I got you. Anything you need. I look at chat all the time now, by the way. I'm constantly looking at chat now. But I also have a lot of stuff I'm trying to get. Somebody else did that. Somebody, what was it? Toilet Bowl Earth? They're like, what is this guy just monologue the whole time? Well, for the record, I've been doing this pretty much solo dolo for a year now. And y'all just showed up. Y'all just showed up. I get like points where a bunch of people show up, tell me I'm fat, my music's bad, and then I'm a racist and a bad person, and then they leave. Dox me. This is the first time I've had people show up and be like, we actually kind of like what you're doing. I've been running on my own fuels here. I entertain. I mean, I gotta see. That's the thing. I've gone through this a bunch of times with Fuentes. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I haven't yet even begun to provoke you. Okay, you want to know? Here's the thing. Fuentes was outspoken about this stuff very early. Okay? He talked about it and he went in depth. I'm not going to deny that he has robust political analysis. He does. I don't like the Catholicism thing. I do like the fact that he's always bringing it back to Christianity, despite the fact that it's the wrong Christianity. It's some other thing. So that's all cool. And he was outspoken about this, and it inspired me to, I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of like me. He's like a outspoken Italian. Maybe I could do a show. Also, I do other things. I got like music and stuff, and so I thought I could bring something to the table here. I got something I could bring to the table. I liked his political commentary, and I thought he was pretty funny. Aggressive, but I thought it was funny. He's red-pilled, I don't know, most of America at this point. They're watching him on TikTok. I think these are good things. So I entertained him because, first off, I'm a loyal person. I don't turn on people. He's one of the only people I found that was kind of didn't hide anything. He just spoke the truth, and I like that. But there was always this Kanye thing, man, and it was always bothering me. How he kept glazing Kanye and acting like Kanye was the pinnacle. And at first I was like, what are you going to do? Well, everybody always tried to convince me he was gay. Lawrence spent like an evening trying to... literally just receipts and receipts. And I was like, I don't see anything. It doesn't look like anything to me. Do you guys remember that show on HBO? What was it called? Where the robots can't see things.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking
Westworld?
about? Westworld, maybe. Mm-hmm. I didn't believe it, because here's the thing. He has a lot of people that turn on him and then try and smear him. And I'm like, I've just become used to smears. People try and smear me, and I only got a couple hundred followers. So I figured, look, they're smearing him too. First off. Second off, the truth brings out the type of people, you know who I'm talking about, Amish's Code, the type of people who invented smear campaigns. So I just took it as a smear. I didn't take him as a queer. I took it as a smear. But this Kanye thing has gotten out of hand. Kanye has shown his true colors. Degeneracy through and through. And he likes seeing white women suffer. He likes hurting white women, and he likes seeing white men suffer as black men hurt white women with their body parts. I think the thing that really got me was the porno clip that Kanye posted recently. I didn't see it. I don't follow him, but Maria told me about it, and she said that it was a cuck porn with a white preacher praying and watching some big black guy F his wife while she said the Hail Mary. And that's enough. I don't need to, if you don't denounce him after that, then you're in league with him. And I want nothing to do with you. So that's my breaking point. I'm done. If you don't denounce Kanye, then I'm done with you. Yeah, exactly. He's all over the map. But even on the Twins pod, he was on the Twins pod a couple days ago. And he's like, oh, Kanye's a genius. I love Kanye. Can't stop talking. And he just keeps glazing this dude. It's disgusting to me. It disgusts me. Check that on Ye when he came out as gay. Oh, I got a rhyme too. I was watching First 48 because the Pod Twins, they said, the Hodge Twins, but now they call it Twins Pod, whatever. The Hodge Twins, they said, oh, the First 48, that turned me racist. And I was like, let me check this show out. And it's like a bunch of cops solving murders, but I don't mean to be rude, but these cops are not smart. These are room temperature IQs. You can see it. You can see it in every word that comes out of their mouth. They're like, it looks like he got away. You know, it's just, what are you? But one of them, they walked into a room and somebody just got killed and they said, and they didn't know they were rhyming, but they said, we got some brain matter. Got some blood splatter. I wrote that down just because this dumb cop rhymed. I don't know. I don't know. Got a lot going on. Oh, Fetty Wap got to change his name if he ever gets out of jail. Right? Because WAP means something different now. You can't be a Fetty Wap with that eye, dude. That's weird. I call him Wop-Eye the Sailor Man. Do you guys like that? You guys like me? And that's not to say that all black art is bad, because Trap Queen was magnificent. And I've realized recently that all my songs just basically sound like Fetty Wap. I never thought about it. But back when She My Trap Queen, when that came out, I used to get in fights with my friends who considered themselves much more culturally enriched and would never listen to silly black music. And I was like, dude, Trap Queen is incredible. That is an incredible piece of music. And we used to like argue like loudly in the streets about this.
They weren't white.
They weren't white either. They were like Brahmins. Whatever. I used to argue with them about it. All right. I'm sure they glaze each other in more literal ways. Well, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. See, I think for me, I watched Nick come up. I watched him when he was just this nerdy looking guy on YouTube, like, you know, with scraps, working with almost nothing. I watched him blow up. So a lot of people came later to the party. I was watching him in like late 2018, maybe. Steven Crowder had this guy on his show, who was smarter than him. You know how Steven Crowder would like go to colleges and argue with children and then like pat himself on the back like that was an accomplishment. Some kid came up and was smarter than him. And then I wanted to find out more about the kid because he made Steven Crowder look so dumb. And Steven Crowder resorted to all the tactics that he denounced that same episode. And I was just like, who is this kid? This kid needs a show. And the only thing I could find was him being interviewed on something called America First. And that's how I found Nick Fuentes. So, yeah, I saw his rise to fame, you know. So I never thought he was a psyop. And I remember him talking to Catboy Cammy, but I watched Catboy Cammy when he first came out because it was slim pickings in the far right. We were all kicked off YouTube. You can only watch on like Trollo and weird stuff like that. And you just like anything you could get, you'd be like, is there anybody out there? Am I all alone? So I didn't think much of it. I don't know if he means that. I don't know if you mean that, Provo. But the Kanye stuff, that's it. It's just too much hypocrisy. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Loving reading chat. All right, I'm going to go do something else. I'm working on this song. Done got lyrics yet. No, Provo. I was only saying that to illustrate why I don't think he's a psyop or a plant. I wasn't saying that in like a hipster, I was there first sort of way. Okay? Okay? And keep it up and see what happens. And this is a monarchy over here. This is a monarchy. All right? I don't know how many times I got to tell you people, but this is a monarchy. And Nick is exiled. All right? And if you provoke me, if you provocate me, if you provolone cheese, start cheesing, I'll exile you too. All right.
He said every streamer is a tyrant. I get it.
Every streamer is a tyrant. Yeah, nobody's stable. I've said it a million times. Nobody's stable as a show. You know? I know the truth. The difference between me and every other streamer is I know the truth. But that doesn't mean I'm not insane anyway. I'm working on myself. All right. This is the most recent thing I was working on. I really like it. I like...
Oh no.
What?
They can't hear the music.
They can't hear the music.
So they said, I especially appreciate the dead air. We can't hear the music, by the way. That's what Lauren said.
Oh, shoot.
Just been sitting there, like, rocking out.
Hold on. Let me find out what's going on. Hold on.
Weird. And Lawrence wants to know if you can.
Wait. Let me figure it out. That's crazy. Yo, ChatGPT effed my... ChatGPT said it was helping me. It said it was going to help me. What are you... Oh my gosh. Hold on. How do I do it? How do I fix this? What happens if I do this? That's working for some reason. How does that sound? Listen to it on the... How does that sound on your... ChatGPT said it was helping me. You got headphones over here if you want it. She said no. No, I don't want to hear your music. Cool. Let's hope they don't feel the same. Is that too loud? Is that not loud enough? How's that sound? Since apparently I gotta do all this all over again. Alright, so this isn't a real show, but I got new shows coming up. I got real shows coming up. And by real show, I mean, you know, like shows with topics. Shows with... I got a show about Islam. Oh, my phone died. Alright. Everything's going real good. Grandmima, it said hello. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. Look at all this. All right. I played Everyone is Gay. Been working on something else, but the vocals aren't there yet. It's just kind of fake vocals right now. Or it's, I got lyrics. I'm still kind of working on it. I'm depressed. Now I'm depressed.
Why? For what? For what even? You want some coffee?
No, I'm good. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Got... It's fine. You know what? Don't worry about it. Can you plug my phone in?
It did.
Oh, thanks. All right, so this is something I've been working on too. So I want to make the last hook more impactful. Kind of want to build up to it better and make that more impactful, but probably not right now. You know, maybe later. I got a problem with Twitter lately, man. Because if you're not paying for it, you don't have Twitter. Like, period. Like, if you're not, if you don't have a premium account, you don't have Twitter. I don't care how much you're tweeting. You don't have Twitter. You're not on Twitter. You're just sitting there typing stuff into a cosmic wall. Thank you, Provo. Thank you, Lawrence. It's just meaningless. You're shouting into the void unless you pay for it. So I stopped paying for it because I don't really like the direction it's going. I don't like the way they're putting their finger on the scales, depending on who's talking. I don't really like anything that's going on. So I stopped paying for them. And now nobody sees my tweets at all.
I think that's how Way of the World found your videos, though. It's probably through paying for Twitter, right?
Yeah, paying for Twitter helped me. But I don't want to pay for Twitter. You know, it's, maybe I will, though. I don't know. It's like a lot of money just to sit around and tweet. Tweeting used to be free. Then they did the algorithm. There used to be no algorithm. It was just whatever you said was what showed up. Then they did the algorithm. Now you got to pay to even be seen. It's pay to play. So, I'm going to show you all my tweets so you see how funny I am. This is called, this segment's called, yeah, I've been tweeting. All right. This is good. Okay, let me make it smaller. Am I over here? All right. So this is apparently a class in a school. It says other anchors for the spectrum: left, rational, egalitarian, internationalist, progressive; right, irrational, racist, nationalist, retrogressive. And so I said, save your money. And that's one of my tweets. And you could just go on there and give it a like, and maybe Elon will shine his favor upon me. But most of my stuff is in replies. So, oh yeah, this one. A bunch of people on Reddit are like gushing over black people who are nice to them. Only white dude in a sports bar full of black people in Atlanta on karaoke night. I go up and sing Black by Pearl Jam. Brave. I wouldn't even say the word black in Atlanta. I said slave at a thrift store today. And my wife was like, I was like, you could say slave. Slave! Some dude gives me a brother handshake fist bump. Just that sentence tells you who's on Reddit. Some dude gives me a brother handshake fist bump. It means he's trying to talk about the kindness a black man showed to him without saying anything racist. A brother handshake fist bump thing. Bro, it's like the first time he left the house. I guarantee you this dude wore a trench coat and had a goatee. Went up to a karaoke, sang Pearl Jam, weirded everyone out, made everyone uncomfortable. And then some black guy's like, my man, you bringing that flavor tonight. He said, my mind was racing, and I was thinking, holy shit, I just brought flavor. Somebody else said, I was in Atlanta at a movie theater. As we were walking out, a black dude, who I'd guess was in his early 30s, stopped me with a handshake hug and went, my brother, that hat is fly as F-U-C-K. This was about 9 years ago. I still think about it to this day.
Who is this for?
This is all that's left on Reddit.
For what?
This is white people talking about the time a black person was nice to them and not realizing there's no internal contradiction. It's like, think about that. The rest of us are nice by default. Some other guy says, I'm a white dude that works in a black area. When older black ladies say to me, how you doing, baby? I die. I love it when they do that. So I said, black people being nice to white people is as rare as a beautiful woman being nice to an ugly guy. So demoralized whites cherish it with the same wistfulness that an incel cherishes the time Cindy smiled at him. This is gay and needs to stop. Thank you. I'm going to be reading my tweets. You can't beat me, Elon.
Lauren said, LOL, literal fuckery.
It's ridiculous, dude. Oh, did you see this guy? Oh my gosh. This guy. I don't know. I just saw this guy and I just got the heebie-jeebies. And that's what I said. I said, that picture gives me the heebie-jeebies. And I spelled it as best I can. I've never had to spell heebie-jeebies because no one has ever, look at this. This is what we're up against. I'm terrified. I'm shook. I'm literally shook. All right. That nigga Kanye is from hell.
That's how you spell heebie-jeebies.
Thank you. I'm sure I got something good here. Give me a second. I got some good stuff here. Oh, this was cool. Okay. Rothschild pushed milk pasteurization. That's true. The only time he ever spoke once was for Zionism for the Zionist mission to Palestine. This Rothschild, this specific one, this specific edimation, not edimation, iteration. This specific iteration of the Rothschild Donnie Darko snake said, Rothschild pushed milk pasteurization. You ever wonder why? Lactoferrin is the craziest protein you never heard of. Promotes bone growth, increases height growth, repairs the liver, balances iron levels, counters systemic toxicity. And that's, you've almost said System of a Down toxicity of our city with that potential antioxidant. Now it's wiped out from your milk and no one's talking about it. And so I responded, Grok, is it true that the majority of Jews are lactose intolerant? And Grok says 89% of them. And I said, very interesting, Grok, thank you. So That's one of my tweets. Maria, tell me if they're liking it.
They're not saying anything.
Oh, just seeing silent. All right. Say, oh, you don't look at chat. And I look at chat and they stop talking.
Don't obsess about chat.
No, this is a psyop. I'm being psyoped. You know I'm not a psyop because you're psyoping me. You can trust that I'm not a psyop because you are psyoping me right now. I don't know if I got anything good. I thought I had some good stuff. Oh, maybe this was good. Somebody said, if you can't solve this, you're not allowed in the white ethno state. What's your answer, Anon? And I did this. And I don't know if it's going to play. And it's not. So that was my tweets. Going good. You know what? I'm playing Everyone is Gay.
It's a chill Saturday stream.
Don't yell at me. I'm allowed to be mad. I'm allowed to be mad my entire stream.
It's your stream.
I'm allowed to sit here and be frustrated the whole stream. It's my stream. You don't have a mic.
I'm pretty sure they can still hear me.
They can't hear you. Stop trying to encourage me. And stop telling me it's a chill stream. I've never named anything a chill stream. Nothing here will ever be named a chill stream because I'm incapable of being chill. I'm either tired or I'm angry. When I'm angry, I do a show. When I'm tired, I don't. I'll kick you out of here.
I didn't say anything.
You're making female faces at me. You're doing your women trickery where you do a judgment face.
It was not judgment.
Stop trying to sway me with the power of feminine judgment.
Oh my gosh.
You do a show. Do you have a show? No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a show. I have a show.
If I had a show, it would be a cooking show.
All right. You've said at least 100 words. When is this going to play? Why is everything loading so slow? I can't make sound come out of Chrome.
Provo said still here, and Lawrence said you can see I like the tweet.
Oh, no, I know you liked some of them, Lawrence. Guys, I'm not actually mad. I'm just, all right. All right, next song. I've been digging through some stuff and seeing what I've been up to. Not much. Because, like, sometimes I'll check back. I'll, like, watch a random live stream of mine and be like, because sometimes I'm like, what is this show even? And so I'll go check. I'll go try and find out what this show is. And I'll listen to an old stream and there'll be songs. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. What is that? Just got lost to time. I never finished it. Like yesterday, I watched a show. This is a good episode. Let me show this one. Hold on. I'll show you the show. It's a good episode. Excuse you. Showtime, niggas. This one. This is a good episode. I think it starts a little slow. I think it starts a little slow, but it gets really good to the point where I want to clip like half the episode. And then I play this song and I'm like, what is that song? I kind of want to watch it back and see what song it is. Are you still hitting the greaseball burgers? I'll have you know, I've eaten almost nothing, no fast food, with the exception of I bought Arby's curly fries one day.
Yeah, you don't eat fast food.
I haven't really been eating, but I did order a pizza. Does that count? But I didn't order it from like a chain, so it's not that bad. found this. I think I made it like 5 years ago. I gotta put lyrics on this. I like that. I like that. What else did I find? Thanks. See, I was trying to strike while the iron was hot, you know. What's this? Ugh. Does this suck? Ugh. What is face up? See, I'm done with Fuentes. It's over. I can't, unless he denounces Kanye. If he doesn't denounce Kanye outright, it's the worst thing when you find. Here's the thing about it: the absolute cuckery of the whole thing is that this guy is essentially the voice of white nationalism in America, right? Whether you like it or not, he is, right? He's the biggest voice. He's the one challenging the Zionist Republicans and all that stuff. So he's the face of it. And Kanye is playing him. Kanye is straight cocking him with glitz and glam. He's giving him the show business wowzers. And the guy is falling for it. So that's your leader? That's why I'm here, because I have to be the leader. Because Fuentes failed. Sam Hyde might be able to, but once he comes out as Jewish, it's over for him. I'll never come out as Jewish, because I couldn't possibly do something like that. Because of the lack of Judaism in me. What's this? Kanye? Kanye? Somebody show Nick Fuentes hello listeners so we can stop cucking. He needs white excellence. He needs to hear some white excellence instead of black excrement. Kanye? Kanye? Give me a freaking break. Let me know if the stream suddenly stops, because that's been happening. All right, here's a tweet. Somebody posted this picture. And I said, dang, are those the Toll House demons? I'm funny. I'm clever. I'm racist. Oh, somebody replied to me? Uh-oh. Somebody went further than me. Somebody always goes further down the path of racism than me. I'm a gentle racist. Oh, this one's funny. I got this advertisement that said, stop wearing rubber just because it came with your Apple Watch. Give yourself a reason to love wearing your smartwatch again before stock runs out. And I said, nice, this will go great with my fleshlight and my gay mind. I'm out here. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
Probably wanted to know why all the mumbling on the one song.
Oh, because I like write songs before I write lyrics.
So they're not the final lyrics.
Yeah, I just mumble so that I get oh, he said this one a bit rough. They're all, well, those songs are blown out. You gotta see the process. You'll see other streams. It's a process. The first thing I do is throw everything at the wall, blow out my Ableton, and mumble a bunch of vocal lines. Then I refine. So yeah, what you usually hear released is the refinement part. Though I do want to start experimenting more with a blown out sound. I kind of like that sometimes. Kind of like a little bit rough like that. But yeah, a lot of times I'll come up with vocal melodies and then I don't want to sit around writing vocals at the time. And I usually should, to be fair. But I'll have another song idea and I want to go do that because it's more exciting. And you got to follow the enthusiasm, otherwise you can't create. If you sit there, turn it into a job, you can't create. You got to go where the enthusiasm is. So yeah, some of these will be blown out. Some of them will sound pristine. Some of them will have mumbles. Some of them won't. Oh, this one's funny. Arthur Kwan Lee said, someone enlightened me. I went to use the restroom in the middle of the night, and I just heard a huge blaring fire alarm-like noise right above me from the ceiling. It was for half a second and felt like a speaker above me was in full blast. I cannot find the source. Any thoughts? And somebody said, smoke detector battery low? And I said, yeah, blacks can't hear it, but to Asians, it's like being at an ICP concert. I'm funny. I'm a funny man. But nobody gets to see it because I don't pay to play out here. I'm not gay for pay out here. All right. What's fat nuh? That looks like it's going to be bad. You know, and also it's fun to hear the bad songs, to me. I'm not sitting here, I'm not trying to present some mystique like these artists do, where they act aloof and like they're above everybody. I'm just a retarded guy on this computer. Making sweet songs for the people. What you mean? What you mean? That'll be cool one day. So, like, I got a lot of irons in the fire. I got a bunch of songs I'm starting to work on. I got a bunch of albums that I'm preparing to release. And it's just, you know, it's hard to keep track of it all. But I'm standing on business. Oh, I messed it up. Let me try again. The timing's weird. Why is this the timing so weird on this one? I gotta lay this out. I'm gonna lay it out right now so that I don't make this mistake again. It's good enough for now. Now, I want to take the words out of the melody during one of the hooks, because that's like one sample. But I don't have Serato sample right now, so I can't extract things easily. So I have to wait till I get that. Oh, no. I'll get copyright struck for that one.
Provo said they released a 17-track album with skits.
Who did?
Provo.
He said then?
He said, I released a 17-track album with skits. Sold all 17 copies I made. I used to be a menace on GarageBand.
Nice. I thought you were telling me to release 17 with skips. I should, actually. I was thinking about that this week. Somebody asked me to release something else on iTunes. I don't remember who.
Yeah, somebody in your chat or in your comments.
But yeah, I gotta do that. Send me the album, Provo. I gotta release a couple albums so that they're actually on like Spotify and stuff. I've been thinking about that. Like even Top Ramen isn't available anywhere. What is this? Oh, I'm not showing this one. This one's too crazy.
How's it crazy?
Huh?
How's it crazy?
It's really crazy. It's like weird. People judge me. I don't want people to judge me.
No,
Let me hear it.
Surely nothing about you is offensive to the times. You check every box. You stopped on a dime. You know when it's time to go. Bombarded miracle. The soul of the party. But look, the winds of change have come and made the brilliant dawn. And who are we to reckon with the time? It's time to go. Bomb voyage miracle.
Some songs I just leave the mumbles in. Rap and R&B. I gotta hear that. Are you talking about Marigold? Provo, are you talking about... Do you actually like Marigold? I like Marigold, but I don't think anybody else will like it. It's kind of crazy. I never know what other people like, though. I really liked, what was that song? Harvesters on the new album. But I thought that was just going to be me. But a lot of people are saying that's their favorite song, which I found surprising. I thought they would like the more straightforward stuff. What is this? That's got potential. Did I cover all my topics? Let me see my phone.
It's right there.
Where? Oh, all right. Let me cover my topics before I go. What am I doing? Oh, my topics. Okay. What I got? I've been watching this show called Would I Lie to You? Okay. I don't want to do that one. Banana Thomas. What does that mean? Oh, the plus sign in Judeo. Did you guys know that Israel has their own plus sign because they hate the cross so much? So I was Ben Shapiro did a whole thing where he shut down a groiper or whatever recently. And he's like, Judeo-Christianity are linked. They are united. They do have, whatever. And then somebody posted, here's the Israeli plus sign. It's an upside down T because they refuse to make crosses because they hate Jesus so much that anything that even reminds them of Jesus fills them with rage. It's also where the word K-I-K-E came from. I don't want to get kicked off. It's from the word keikel. When they came into America through Ellis Island, they refused to make X's because X was too much like a cross, so they would only make circles. You had to write an X next to your name. They wouldn't do it. They wrote circles next to their name. And the Yiddish word for circle is keikel. So no, there's nothing compatible between Judaism and Christianity. In no world, there's no compatibility. And anyone still pushing Judeo-Christianity is like, well, they're either benefiting from it because they don't actually care about anything, or they are, I don't know, like retarded or something. I don't know.
Throw the Jew down the well.
Whoops. Oh, what are my other notes? I don't know what Banana Thomas is. Am I bad just because I know the truth? I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to get into that. I don't know. I'm going to say most of it for like my real shows next week. I got like actual topics, stuff that I'm going to do. Today was just a show where I wanted to, just do a show. I figured chat would come in and I'd talk to them. But instead chat came in, told me that I don't read chat enough. And then when I did, they left. And there's not enough people watching. I thought there'd be more people. Not that I don't appreciate you. Provo, Spooky, Lawrence, literally just you three. But it's like, I can't survive off of chat if chat ain't moving. So, I guess it's back to the basics for me. Hit the like button if you're watching. I guess it's back to the basics for me. Going, doing my shows, doing my topics, doing my monologues, and checking chat at the end. It was fun while it lasted. Honestly, it was fun while it lasted. I was being watched for a little bit. People were showing up. I had 15 people watching. I was like, hey, look at me.
It's a Saturday stream.
Saturday streams usually get big. Oh, wait. Do they get big on Rumble? Saturday streams usually do pretty well. Saturday streams is when they try and dox me usually. They get real popular. Then they try and dox me. And then, yeah.
Throw the Jew.
Did I click on that again? Jeez. I went down to 1. No likes, 1 viewer. Now I went up to 2. This is BS.
No, I don't think it's
I don't want to hear you, Maria. Why you keep trying to tell me that everything's chill when I could see it with my own eyes that this is BS? Don't try to make me feel better. I'm not a woman. You don't got to talk to me like a preschool kid.
No, I'm a woman.
Am I saying a funky raccoon? This is sick. That part sucks. Probably go back to the first part. What's this? That's got something. These are fire, actually. What's Can't Stop, Won't Stop? Hit the like, please. Freaking like. Hit the like! Hit the like! I'm watching it, and it's 0!
No, it's 4.
I got 4 likes?
5.
Oh, it says 0 on my screen. Sorry. I'm hot. I'm really sweaty and I'm dizzy. The
Seymour Supreme. Very spooky. It's a werewolf bar mitzvah. Spooky, scary.
Oh, wait, there is lyrics there, but I don't think I like them.
We're in a time of throwaway technology.
Alright, I like that song a lot. I gotta finish these songs, but I got a couple of albums I gotta release before I finish these songs. Who do you think you are? I am. I think that's hard. I know he made no sense. Wait, do you guys remember the clip? Wait, who do you think you are? I am. Some white guy gets a little ahead of himself. Hold on. I gotta play it on my phone because For some reason, audio is not playing out of there. He wins at pool.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it! Number 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, dude. He said, "Who do you think you are? I am." And I know he was just like, people laugh at it because he was being, doesn't make sense. He's getting carried away. I kind of like that. Who do you think you are? I am. I think that's that goes hard. I'm gonna take that back for the whites. That's our N-word. Who do you think you are? I am. That slaps. I don't care what anybody says. That sucks. Ooh. That's pretty cool, I guess. Bombing the Phone. Do you guys remember this one? I don't never finish this one. I found some 15 milligram pouches yesterday, and I don't know. Things have taken a turn for the worse with this nicotine thing.
The man on the phone, the cartoon, real estate on the bomb on the phone. He pulled out his chair, hit his head on the table and said, "I'll bury you there." Baby looked in the sky, stars in his eyes, wondering if this how he dies. That's crazy as hell. Poor Prime Minister of Israel. Everybody around stops making a sound. You hear a cricket in the distance now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of, it's not real. But let's just finish it.
They're scared as hell. You just killed the main man over in Israel. So we're all gonna die, or we're gonna go to war, or some other kind of guy. Okay, I don't know. Canada song, phone tune, send the phone to Canada song.
All right, so here's the thing. Nick Fuentes, it's over. We're done with him. I know you guys were already done with him. I held out hope. I'm a very loyal person. If I think you're a good guy, I stick with you. But you can't be a good guy and keep glazing Kanye. Those two things do not mix. So I'm done with that. So I'm the new guy. I'm the next Hotler. It's back to me because Sam Hyde's eventually going to come out as Jewish, so that's over. But so I'm the next Hotler, and I'm going to lead us to an Orthodox utopia. And we love all the races, but we also love all the racists. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you may care. So that's the end of the show. I'm the new guy. Fuentes is out. I'm not only the new Fuentes, but I'm the artist that Fuentes should have been listening to instead of Kanye. Kanye couldn't buckle my shoe. Kanye couldn't buckle my shoe. All right. So thank you for clouding up my head with your confusing chats. My wife was fine. She's making, oh gosh, she looks so pretty. You're pretty. Okay, that fixed it. Remember, fellas, just tell them they're pretty. They're working off of emotions. They're very emotional, these women. So if you say something that offends them, immediately go, Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And I completely forget why they were mad. Works like a charm. Been doing it for 20 years. If you like this, if you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and share it. Oh, I haven't been doing ads lately. Maybe I should just hit y'all with a 1 hour long ad.
No.
No? Okay. Maria says no. Should I listen to my wife? All right. If you like this show, subscribe, give it a like, tell your friends, say there's a new King Gasoline over here. He Ozempic burps the alphabet. Tell everybody that there's a new shining star in town. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Fat Tony from Jersey. Eating burgers and screaming bloody murder. They're making songs and righting all the wrongs. You know what I'm saying? That's who he is. That's who he is. He's hella listener. He hasn't sold his soul. He's a real person. You could call him Sinner for short. All right. If you're not Orthodox, become Orthodox. If you are Orthodox, go to church.
In a garden brimming with gold and green. No mosquitoes, no predators, no need. I can see you staring beyond my dreams. I can hear you singing a song of peace. As a wave of love washes over me. See the light like diamonds shine through the trees. Every breeze whispers of eternity. I am finally where I'm supposed to be.
Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. They won't. They won't. They won't.